Blade update. Front end is out again because of, while setting up suspension and bouncing around, steering bearings had a horrible old notch in them, so thought best change them. Probably never been changed. It's been backed off to get it through an MOT because they're notchy, so oh well, front end out again, but new bearings ordered, so it'll be better.
This is my bearing driver set that I bought off eBay. I just used studding and various drivers to pull the races of the bearings together. It's a bit better than just hammering in with a suitable size drift. With the races pulled in, I grease them with a syringe full of grease. This is a little tip I've taken to using recently. It's a lot less messy, especially if you're doing a quick job. With bottom bearing lubed, it's time to thread the steering stem up through the frame. Install the top bearing, of course pre-greased. A little bit of a run around with a syringe of grease just to fill it in. Wipe off the excess. Install the grease / dust seal. Then it's on with the steering stem nut. First of all, wind it down by hand, then torque it up as per the manual, then back it off just a tad. Then it's on with the locking tab, then the lock nut. Once again, all tooled up nicely with the proper tool. Bend the tabs over on the lock washer. Then it's time to slide over the top yoke. And just wind on the main steering stem nut just to stop the top yoke falling off. Then you can slide the forks into position, and that gives you the ability to tighten up the top nut all nice and tight. And there we go, all done.
Final update on the blade. Final update because, as you can see, it's back together. Took it to the dyno the other day. 120 horsepower on the dyno, which is alright I think for a 54,000 27-year-old mile bike. Yeah, so let's run through what we've done to it. It's been quite long, so obviously when I picked it up we've got new screen, we've got new bar grips on it, we've got the steering damper, obviously we've got the front mudguard, had to be fixed internally. Suspension's been sent off, serviced, reworked, revalved, new brake pads, new caliper bolts because they were stretched beyond belief, new, can't really see that, but anyway up there's a new radiator because that was, yeah, basically dust. It's had valve clearances done, oil and filter, extensive carburetor overhaul as you've probably seen. New rear sets, a bit more racy. Good clean up around the back end. Installed the old cotton reels for the paddock stand. We'll give these slicks a try, front and rear. Exhaust, new rear disc, new rear shock, all set up and resprung. Rear suspension linkage removed, greased. You can't see them, but it had to have new steering head bearings in the end, so it's quite a bit more work than I was anticipating, but I think make the whole thing turn out a lot better. Oh, and of course 17-inch front wheel conversion. So next Tuesday is the day. Brands Hatch GP big circuit. Next Wednesday GP circuit, first time out on the track. Can't wait. I think we'll end it here. So next time I see you, we'll be on the track. Now, I discovered the other day, whilst all the carburetors were flooding and other running issues, this extremely manky fuel tap was causing some bother. The vacuum side of it had gone, so it's just basically galloning fuel through the vacuum side into the number 3 cylinder. And it was, as you can see, quite rusty in there. So we got a nice cheap one off eBay, which was perfectly fine. It's an exact replica. Bunged it on and away you go. So just another one of those things in a reasonably old motorcycle you've got to be wary of. Okay, here we are. First time out at the Blade at Brands Hatch. So, gone pretty well. Lots and lots of things to attend to. Lots and lots of messing around with the setup. It was quite a way off, very, very soft. But on the whole, not too bad, not too bad. So plenty of work to do, work in progress. Hopefully it stayed dry. It's got past its first 200 horsepower BMW, so I'm pleased with that. And yeah, a few minor issues, hugger, etc. But on the whole, doing alright. See if I can get some onboards. See you later.
I didn't manage to get any on boards. I basically wasn't set up for it. There are quite a few regulations at UK track days as to where and how you can mount a camera, and I wasn't set up at all. Basically they want an anchor chain and a parachute to stop the thing falling off. But there was a photographer there, so we got some good shots of the day. And the bike has done a load of track days since. Since owning this bike, it has started to take me on a few journeys, and it was a chance meeting with a friend of mine who runs the track days that led to a position as a track day instructor. So the Fireblade is now helping people to ride bikes faster and smoother. I also managed to have a go at sprinting on a disused airfield near where I live. It was nice to do something different, but I don't think I'll do it again. It was pretty boring, to be honest with you, but the Blade did a good job at a standing quarter mile. I even lent the Blade to my friend to get his racing licence on. That was very generous of me, I thought. It's winter time now and the riding season has come to an end, so this is a short video, so see you in the next one where I talk through all the latest mods I've done over the winter.